Okay, hello everyone. Good evening, almost certainly good evening actually, no matter where you are in the world. It is a late stream today. Welcome to what is the second semi-final of the Hunger Games FFA Tournament. I say second, the first one was meant to happen earlier, but unfortunately had to be delayed because America had some IT issues, so that'll happen and another day, probably not for a few weeks actually. I think there's a few holidays coming up, so yeah, we'll stand by on that one. But for now, we do have the other semi-final, featuring ExCaL, ITz Arez, Mikwary, Ninja, queenmu, and StaZzz. So 6 pretty solid FFA players. Should be a very interesting set for sure. All very well known in this space. Let's very, very quickly go over the website for this, or not the website, the topic. So just to clarify, format tonight, this is the final and semi-final, so we're going to see pick 5. These are the 5 maps we're going to see. Naval Port Reyes, Coral Islands, Defcon 6, Armored Fury, it's not actually a rank map, and Subjugation. That's the main thing to know, actually. The deadlines color don't even have any deadlines, okay. Participants, no need to go over that, because, yeah, no need. What we do need to clock is what the point score is. And you'd think that that would be visible, wouldn't you? But no, apparently not. Okay, that's helpful. All right, well, that's good. Knowing the point system probably would help, considering I'm having to referee and stream this at the same time. So yeah, we'll have to ask Loshadka that at some point. Okay, in-game though, we are waiting for the players. We've only got the one so far. Naval Port Reyes is first, so let's at least get that ready. And we can use this little bit of time to find out what the point scoring system is. Let's get myself on Observer. The 6 people, or the 6 players will be in coded form. I have got a new scoreboard. Let me just flash that up now quickly. It is currently hidden, but this is what we're going to see. Appreciate it's not the best, however, it is more informative than what we had last time. So yeah, it'll take a minute to update it, but yeah, as I say, it'll be a little bit better than what I had the last stream. Hopefully it will help for you, the viewers back at home. We'll keep that hidden for a minute. It'll be not really, well, we'll pull it up, we'll get it up for the first game. Obviously it'll be nil points a piece, but it'll be good for people to know who is who. I'm actually going to get this ready. That's good to know. Okay, I've got the. I know who's joined so far. That's something. Okay, I keep that. Yeah, okay, that's good. Helpful. One second. Okay, yeah, all the players are going to be on mute in the call on... well, they're going to join the Discord call on mute, basically. That's just to ensure no one can join any other room. We have got 2 out of 6 so far. ExCaL said he was just installing the patch. I think he's just landed in the country, actually, so he's going to be... yeah, a little bit potentially rusty for him. Although it is ExCaL, so is he ever truly rusty? There is one key rule to note, and he did mention this earlier actually, so let me just clarify quickly what was told to me. Okay, I've just asked Loshadka for the point scoring system, just to clarify that. He is actually replying, okay, that's good news. Okay, let's tell you. He says 1 minute. Okay, no problem. He's going to tell me though. That's the good news. All right, we've got 2 so far. Yeah, so the main additional rule to note, I should also add that there's a 3-minute stream delay just for everyone's information. Ooh, Is that... Oh, so now I see gentle now needs to be... See, that's why it's off, because of the overlay on that. Okay, good. No distractions there. So what was I about to double check? The rule. So main thing to note is that there's... I can't remember what the chat rule is, but I know that there's no super weapons until the 7-minute mark. So 7 minutes onwards is where super weapons are allowed. Okay. Let's just double check. Oh, that's a bit weird. Okay. Point distribution system. All right, I can tell you this now. So 6 points for first place, 1 point for last place. That's just 6 to 1. Yeah, I knew that part. Extra points for the kills or the first kills. So plus another player's turn. This is blah 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 blah. So plus 1 point for killing a player from the map, or plus 2 points for the first kill on the map. Fine. 0 points for killing a player in a 2-on-1. That's obviously subjective. It's going to be down to me to decide that. If the attacking player 1 has knocked down the opponent by 90% or more, again subjective, but trying to make it something, and the second attacker made insignificant, then referee has the right to award. Yep, that's fine. That's what I thought it was. We can deal with that. No problem. Okay. Few minutes for Mikwary, apparently, although that's giving away the fact that his own identity, by definition, is going to be compromised as a result of that. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, just waiting on the players at this point. Otherwise, we're there. What's saying that when we do get the 6 players, there'll be some kind of connection issue? I can already read the future on that one. That's funny. Yeah, it might be a slightly slow start, which is inconvenient, but also somewhat inevitable. Okay, just clarifying the final bits of rules as well with Loshadka. I won't say obviously who's in the room currently. What I will do is get the stream chat up. So let's go and do that now quickly. Stream chat, stream chat, stream chat. There we go. Alright, hello little black cat. This is a good time for you actually. This actually suits you. This late stream, yeah. This is a win for LBC. Good stuff. Fanatic Alan and Dubai Vibes, welcome. Wexler, good to see you. Mr. 1.44 as well, welcome. And everyone else, hello. Mohammed 8456, welcome. Cross Map Season 2, yeah. I wouldn't call it necessarily that, because this is anonymous. Now, who's that is the question. That person themselves, judging by how they spoke, could well have given it away. In fact, I've actually got a guess for who that is. Let me cross-reference that. Okay, so chat is allowed and it's 7 minutes after... yeah, fine. We got that right. Yeah, it literally... See, that there is who I thought it was. Even the way they talk could give it away. You've got to be really careful. Don't want to give your identity away. Let me just check who is missing. Okay. Alright, we know this now. See, this person's playing games that I do like. I do like a lot. It's not the person... Yeah, this is good. I like this. This is it's good mind games. The chat's allowed, to be fair. That's what makes it funny. Some good. Okay. Well, we've got 4. We're just 2 down, and as soon as we get those 2, we'll be cracking on. ITz Arez, welcome to you, mate. You guys said put new map. Did you mean that for when I had it on Twilight Flame before? Because this is definitely the correct map. Hello, nickname. Yes, this is definitely the first map we will see. Let me look at my notepad. Loads. Coral Islands will then be second, and then DEFCON will be third. Okay. I've got myself pen and paper to record scores, so I'm hoping this will all go fine. I've pretty much done as much prep as I could possibly do. Because I'm refereeing as well as streaming. So quite a lot to do, but we will give it a go. Legionnaire does it, so I'm sure I can do it. Legionnaire has a lot more technology than me, though, and a lot more experience, but yeah, it's okay. We'll be okay. Okay, I'm going to chase the 2 players I know are late, because you can't see that, I can. Okay. Get back into here. Okay. Fantastic. One of the players' power is down, apparently. Good God. Oh dear. What a nightmare. Yeah, never the smoothest, and I'm going to say this respectfully, there are a couple of players in this set that are not exactly the most efficient, I'm going to say. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, that's what I would say. That's what I would say. I'll tell you what's irritating is Spurs not losing. That's irritating. Hello, Logma. Logma Luton. I hope you're not from Luton. I've probably said that before, actually. I've probably made that joke already. Still, I hope you're not. For your sake. Okay. One's on the way. The other one hopefully very shortly after. The one with the power off is coming, so that's good. That's encouraging. But one of them I'm not getting a reply from at all. Which is a little concerning. Where are they? Someone, ExCaL said he broke speed limits to make this game on time, and he's not even, yeah, classic. Oh, Ninja, okay, fine. Some funny chat going on. Annoyingly, I can't repeat it, but it is funny. Oh dear. Well, as soon as we do get started, 20 minutes now. It's not ideal. Mohammed Z says, Edgebro, do you know anything about Googly, or is he going? Yeah, he's pretty much gone forever, I'm afraid, which is a real shame. But he just wanted to do something that wasn't 0 hour, some more real life stuff. I think he became like a food influencer or something in Dubai. I was following that channel for a short while. Something like The Rater or something like that. Yeah, it's funny kind of like seeing him and listening to him and then thinking of his voice when he used to stream Zero. I'm going to have to try and dig that out, actually. Let me see. I think it's from quite a long time ago. I'll see if I can dig that out. Well, the chat seems to be keeping themselves happy for the time being, at least. I apologise, obviously, everyone. 20 minutes now past the start time of the stream. And we're still waiting on 2 players. It is obviously very irritating, but I appreciate the patience. Probably quite a few people will watch this after the event, so in your cases, you could just skip. Okay. As I said, everything's ready. Scoreboard is set. You won't see it just yet. I'll be doing some prep work for that. Let me just double check. I should be able to keep up with the action whilst making very quick fire changes to that. I'm going to keep those 6 in the same order. Let's just do a quick fire test of something. Oh, we've got 1 more player. That's good. Right, I'm going to just test something very quickly. And it's a good job I did test that because that actually didn't work as intended. Is that right? Yeah, okay, fine. So that's not how you update that. So let's try this again. That actually would have been quite a helpful thing to have done, wouldn't it? So I can easily find a way. Ah, there we go. I found it. I know where it is. Okay, I don't even need to. In fact, let's test it just to be on the safe side. Right. So if I turn this on now, one of the players will have a point. Yep. There we go. Obviously he doesn't, but I just wanted to make sure that my scoreboard was working as intended, and it is. So let's just obviously if I now. The only thing I have to remember is to save it each time. Yeah, there we go. All right, 1 player down now. Okay. Well, the 1 player that's not here has just been warned heavily that I'm deducting points. This is the beauty of being referee. Is that I have that power. So yeah, make it quite simple. Oh dear, mind games, all of that, as you can imagine, all good fun. But what we really want is games. That's what we want to see. We do not want to see anything else other than games. And we are down a player to be able to see games, which is obviously very annoying. But hopefully we get something soon. And then we're good to go. Behind a paywall. That's funny. Why waste our time like this, says UFC Man as well? It's not my fault. I'm afraid. Don't blame me. But I do apologise, you know, there's only so much we can really do. What's Google's YouTube channel for Zero? Type in Thor. It's like Thor Zero, something like that. You'll find it. Okay, I have a response. That's good news. Okay, let me just repeat this. Oh dear. 1 second. Okay. Right, we should be seeing the last player in a minute. Any minute now. And then we are going to get some games. I apologise, everyone. I'm going to actually type this in the chat. And as soon as the 6th has joined, I'm going to send a message in the chat. And it'll basically be saying 3 minutes to go because, yeah, there's a delay, unfortunately. But I try my best. Hello, Luke, by the way. Awesome Thriller. Hello, hello. That's funny. Yeah, I'm just waiting to send a message because that is then going to be effectively a 3-minute warning. The players are all in a voice chat though, which is good. I'm not actually going to say that. Yes, we have our players though. And there will be a brief part at the beginning where I'm having to update the scoreboard. I am going to do that as rapidly as I possibly can. Come on, please join. I'm desperate for them to join now. Hey. Must be close. Let me check. Okay, we are 6 in the Radmin, so that's good. So this 6th player should be in any second now. Any second. And as soon as they're in, I'm sending this message. That'll be a 3-minute warning for you guys because we're going to just crack on straight after that. Let's just check. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's his fault. He gets exposed. I don't think it matters. It doesn't really matter in the first game, frankly. It doesn't matter. But yes, definitely a punishment. There we go. Alright. Well, we all know. Hello, Joldosh, by the way. RD, hello to you too. And everyone else, Cabal, welcome, welcome. As he... Yeah. Well, we know who this is. We have a game on our hands any second now. These are the key rules that the players need to remember. Here are our players, and I'm just going to finally get the list up. Last but not least, there we go. Okay. So there will be, when I'm starting the game, there'll be a brief point where I'm trying to update. I will update the scoreboard so you know which player's which. That should be super helpful in terms of making it easier for the viewers. So when you see a killer, you know who it is. I'm not even going to curse it. I'm not even going to curse it. Let's just hope we get... There we go, right. Fingers crossed this actually works first time. I'm doubtful. I'm doubtful. Oh, there you go, okay. Right, we start at the bottom right with someone, the orange, playing as demo. Bottom middle, we've got the red playing as SWG. Bottom left, laser for purple player. blue player, we have got also there's a lot of USAs going on. Whoa, and then Cyan Air Force. So a nuke, a demo, and a crap load of USA. Okay, should be could be potentially quite a quick game this actually. Let's very quickly get scoreboard up. Let's see. That is okay. We've got this as StaZzz in the red. Where would I allow that? Oh my god, it's going to be too difficult, isn't it? I'll have to do it after. But this is StaZzz. We know this for sure. And then I know that this is queenmu in the cyan. That much I did learn. And then ExCaL is C in the orange. Over here. Scroll speed. Someone forgot to adjust that from Generals Online. N. B we know for a fact over here is Ninja. And then X is... what have we got? It is... oh my god. So many different things to look at. X is ITz Arez. And then last but not least, Mikwary is N, which is over there. Okay. Just about managed to stay on top of that. Barely. Oh dear, it's actually quite difficult. Too much to do at one go. We are, however, going to just quickly see what's going on. So queenmu is going to put a bit of aggression on Mikwary here. There is also a TT coming in from ExCaL on StaZzz. And that... is it going to be a dozer? No, it's just a TT on the War Factory. Okay, so a bit of a fight going on between these two. Whoa. What is this second technical going for? Okay, it was just an empty. Meanwhile, we've got a bit of a scary army coming towards the nuke here. Good micro on display so far by queenmu. Mikwary definitely in a bit of trouble. Oh, that's really, really quiet. That was crazy quiet from that distance. Okay, that's a bit weird. More pressure. StaZzz under immense strain here. He's going to probably have a rough idea that this might be someone decent like ExCaL, for example. And yeah, the barracks is camped. Purple, meanwhile, having a bit of a chill time. Not really getting hit too much, thanks to the pressure here. But it is looking pretty disastrous. Ooh, does lose a V and an ambo. But yeah, not looking great here for Ninja. Trying... not a Mikwary even, I should say. Sorry. Ninja's over here, having a chill time. Calls for help. That was a bit strange. StaZzz. Very nice laser locks. Might not be enough. There is a potential double here. Bit of a risky one, though. Very risky. Yeah, gold is surviving over here. But these V's very much still alive. The prop is up. It could get some ECMs and overlords. Red am helping. Wow. Are they? Is Red hunted? Red's hunted. Of course he is. It's ExCaL doing it, so of course they're hunted. Or at least I'm fairly sure they're hunted. Unless there's a Chinook that I can't see, but I'm pretty sure the hunt's complete. Pressure continuing here on Mikwary, though, by queenmu. Doing very nicely. CC back, and Strat is on the up as well. Freestar probably coming in very soon there. Ooh, Lotus is out. Okay. Yeah, looking pretty desperate for StaZzz. He's potentially dead, actually, here. On the vote. Not actually technically dead yet, but he's very, very close to it. Humvee is going to go down, and it is going to be a hold here for the nuke for the time being. Blue said... ah, ouch. Did Blue say peace? I didn't see it. Oh dear. Just like that. The swoop in. The swoop in. Really nicely played there from ITz Arez. Very nicely done. And yeah, just like that, queenmu's dead. Well, you say that, but you don't know who it is. GG. That's unlucky for queenmu. So 2 points for Arez. Okay, very nicely done by ITz Arez there. Okay, me dead. Yeah, I mean, not quite. Does have the oils keeping them alive. StaZzz is literally on death's door. And is a TT away from death. Just surviving, probably for the sake of it, to be honest with you. They wasn't quite dead at the point where the top player died. But yeah, in comes. I think this was 90% ExCal's work, to be honest with you. And in fact, oh, still not dead. Yeah, no, this the death is from ExCal. This is irrelevant. So ExCal's going to get a point here for sure. It's a nice try from Ninja to try and steal the kill, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, there we go. StaZzz is down. Arez, holy moly, that is a lot of these. Wow, okay. Arez looking pretty good value here. Should Ninja be a bit bigger than he is? Maybe. Yeah. This is just an absolute... Ooh, Pathfinders as well. Okay. ExCal in a bit of trouble, though. Has to deal with... and trying to call for help, but I don't think anyone's in a position to help you there. Yeah, looking bad for ExCal. Bit late on that palace, actually. Has to be said. I think ITz Arez is about to get himself another kill, though. Purple piece. It might be a bit late for that. Might be a bit late. I don't think Ninja's going to stop. But yeah, this game going relatively quickly here, actually. Has to be said. Has to be said. Will take the fight on. ExCal still, well, trying to survive. Is alive for now. The nuke trying to give it a good go as well, but this is too much. Oh, a nuke cannon. Oh, this could be nice. Ah, that's a shame. Nice X from ITz Arez there. Nuke cannon will go down, and I'm fairly sure Mikwary is going down here. Demo bike comes out. Demo upgrade not in play, though. Blue team. I'm not sure what he means. But yeah, that's curtains, I'm afraid, for Mikwary. And at this point, it just comes down to... yeah, it just comes down to who kills who first. I think ExCal might survive a little longer. Yeah. And that is... yeah, that's Mikwary out now. Nothing they can do, so he's dead. So that's another point on the board there for Arez. Very clean kill, very nicely done. 4th place as well then for Mikwary. ExCal doesn't know that, but yeah, completely dead. Okay. Speaking of ExCal, we are seeing his final moments. Blue is big is the call. GG, yeah. 3 spot. There we go. I need to score that, that's a good point. 6, 5, 4. Okay. And without a doubt now, ExCal will be 3rd. So really it's just going to be a battle for 1st place at this point. Whoa, some interesting laser turret spam going on here. Both players the laser in a 1v1. It's really weird that I can't hear from there, but can from here. Strange that. Yeah, ExCal is dead now. Spectre coming in. Not actually sure how ExCal survived here. Must be that hole. Yeah, it must be the hole. So that hole dies and that's it. He's dead. Bit strange that. And Mikwary completely ignoring it. But yeah, ExCaL is definitely dead here. Unless that's the supply, in which case he's technically not dead. Big assault though. This is the main place to focus right now. All the gem promos coming in. That's potentially a very nice leaflet drop. We'll get 5, 6, 7 Vs. Okay. But is it going to be enough? Whoa. Fuel air bomb coming in. Production being targeted. That's very nice from ITz Arez. Looks like Ninja's taken too much damage here. Yeah, that's finally... Okay, that's finally ExCaL dead. I think that's what Ninja was trying to do. Was make sure of the second place. Arez has got this one. And ExCaL, safe to say, died from Ninja. So that'll be a point. I'm fairly sure Arez is going to take this kill, though. Because it is looking pretty dire in the base. No search and destroy. Could easily just take the power out, actually. That would be a better idea, I think. Yeah, so many Vs here from Arez. And the army is dwindling quickly. Very nice. Very nicely done here from Arez, has to be said. How long can Ninja really fight for? There is an expansion going on in the meantime. That's very nice. Good play from Arez in this first game. Gonna score some pretty tidy points, that's for sure. Jammer says points. Points says everyone's got no points because this is the first game. But there will be a scoreboard after this. Well, S&D comes in just in time to be destroyed again. And there is just blue all over the map. And Ninja has tried to hold and has tried to expand. And actually is trying to do a job of it, in all fairness, to him. But is Arez just that little bit too big? Probably. Nice laser locks coming in there. Won't be enough. We'll take a few of the Vs out. There are some more oil captures coming in. That's actually going to get saved, though. So yeah, both players still with a decent map presence, but yeah, Arez is just ahead. And actually has search and destroy as well, which Ninja currently doesn't. That's obviously quite a significant advantage for him in the engagements. So it's in Arez's best interest to push here, really. And pushing is exactly what he's going to do. He knows he has the advantage. Would like to see the... Yeah, GG. GG is cool. I think that's a sensible choice. GG game 1. Very well played from Arez. Let's just do some quick point scoring here. In fact, before I do that, let's actually host game number 2. And I will also change the map. Let me just double check what that is. It is Coral Islands. Yeah, good. Just want to make sure it's V1, interestingly. Okay, so 6, 7, 8. Is that right? So Arez killed Queen, Ninja, and then yeah. So a very tidy 11 points for Arez. Mikwary will get 3 points for finishing 4th. ExCaL will get 3rd place and an extra kill, so 5 points. Ninja was 2nd place and killed 1. That's 6 points. Let's see. Arez got the first kill. 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 3 kills, 11. Queen Muff, unfortunately, is on just a 1 point. Looking good for her, but then got potentially backstabbed. And then StaZzz gets 2 points just for finishing 5th place. All right. Okay. So, I'm going to take a couple of minutes just to prepare the scoreboard here. And then obviously I will hide said scoreboard for the time being, and then I'll give it a couple of minutes. That's just to make sure that the players can't then see what's going on. Okay, once the players have taken their colours, let me just start by updating the scoreboard. This shouldn't take too long, because I've got the scores in front of me. So 5 here, 11 here, and then 3 there, 6 there, 1 there, 2 there. Okay. Now we just need to update some colors. All right. Okay, I am going to make note of this now. This is very helpful for identifying, obviously just helpful for the viewers. There is a 3-minute delay, so it won't impact too much, but it will just help you guys out when the right time is to reveal, shall we say. Okay, so yeah, I need to then check that as well. Okay, that is that player. Okay. So that is over here. I wish there was a really automatic way to do it. That would have been so much nicer. But we've got what we've got, unfortunately. It is what it is. Try and be as quick as possible, but also try and make it as efficient as possible for you all. And then it is... Yep, okay. There we go. This player, on the other hand, I'm not going to be able to do it, am I? I've got no chance. All right, well, I tried. It's going to take too long, unfortunately. Scoreboard I will reveal, but the colours will be a bit off. Okay. I'll try and do it whilst going along. Unfortunately, it is not a 2-second process, so it would take a good couple of minutes. Whoa, that's a lot of China. So it's going to be a completely different game this time around, I suspect. Anyway, we do start here. Let me just double check the scoreboard quickly. It is off. That's good. Okay, we start then bottom middle with the Cyan player. This is actually Arez playing as the infantry. And then as the vanilla GLA, we have got queenmu in gold. Top middle in orange, it's Mikwary playing as, I did not even see, a tank. Okay. Top right in the green, the nuke general. This is ExCaL. Okay. And then bottom right, red StaZzz. Is it StaZzz? It is Ninja, actually. This is Ninja. Okay. Purple into E. I'm going to guess this must be StaZzz, is it? Yeah, this is StaZzz. Okay. And as I said, this is Arez. All right. Scoreboard, let's see if we can actually do that super... Are we going to be able to do that? Right. I'll add it in a bit. Yeah, if there was some automatic way of doing this, that would be super nice. We're going to see a meeting of a tunnel. This could get shot down. It will get shot down. Okay, not great for Queen, that. Trying to put the pressure on, but tunnel gets shut down very, very quickly. It's going to be a Lix, and that Lix is probably going to go north. But Queen knows that this is an infantry, so could potentially prepare for it if she reacts quickly enough. Can we do this quickly? I think we can. Actually, one of the players is set correctly already. That's quite nice. Oh no, they're not. Yeah, it's going to be too difficult. Something for me to work on. Purple piece being cooled. Okay. Lix is out. Lix is gonna get spotted, but could, if paying attention here, the dozer hunt is on. 2 quads already out. Is that going to be enough? This is just getting completely ignored. And where's the focus? It's a bit of a... Ooh. Lix is going to succeed. But meanwhile, yeah, see, this is the thing. That's going to get shut down. There's Queen once again. And by the way, this is ITz Arez on Queen. 2 in a row. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, the second lick shutting down the aggression. No dozers picked off. The dozers could have been picked off there. The Lix is damaged. But not damaged enough. Meanwhile, there is a Lix from the nuke. Saves against the Flamer. There's an expansion going on here as well. Just realised the purple player is actually Tox. That's quite nice. Who was purple again? It was StaZzz. That's it. Very nice army. Okay, so there's a bit of a fight going on between the tank and the nuke of ExCaL and the tank of Mikwary. This is going to be quite scary. Yeah, ouch. Second lick's being loaded. This got unloaded. That's a nice unload from ITz Arez. Bit of a battle going on here. Ooh, that just gets away. Very nice. Lots to focus on here. Gats come in. Galix does go down. And ExCaL under a little bit of pressure here from Mikwary. Queen is on the verge of death. And there's, yeah. So it's kind of like 3 separate... Yeah, GG again, yeah, gives it away. Yeah, 3 separate 1v1s going on so far. But once again, Arez coming out on top. That's going to be 2 points on the board already. Alright, let's keep our eyes on what's going on here. Arez is probably going to take the opportunity to expand. Loads of Lixes, actually. And has to be said, Ninja holding his own quite nicely against the Tox. Is StaZzz going for... Yeah, Palace is on the build. Okay. We know the Queen's down. This is very, very dangerous push here, actually, by... It's going to be really hard, really hard to hold this for ExCaL. Even for ExCaL. He needs to kill 1 Battlemaster, though, to call in... Because he's very nearly 3-star. So, yeah, that's 3-star now. So he could call in the Gen promos. That might save him here. Could make all the difference. Trying his best to pick off those Gats, but they still live. Are we going to see the Gen promos? We haven't yet. Still a bit of a battle going on here between these two. Here comes the carpet and the mine drop. I think the carpet's going to miss quite spectacularly, actually. 1 Gat probably will... No, it doesn't even go down. But very nicely played there to isolate. Yeah, nicely done. And just like that. ExCaL probably will lose a Lix, though. Yeah, loses the prop Lix, okay. But he holds for now, and the mine drop's going to help. Very nicely done. It is ExCaL. What can I say? Whoa, that is a scary Lix push. Ah, the team, the double. Artillery drop. Artillery barrage coming in from ExCaL as well. Ooh. Are we on gamma buses? No, the Palace didn't get gamma in time. That's quite big, actually. That is quite big. Oh, unlucky not to take that. Doesn't really matter. Should just be sold anyway. Yeah, very nicely done from Mikwary this game to put such pressure on ExCaL. Has to be said. Who is struggling. Has to be said, indeed. 2 Lixes here still. Deciding to not kill StaZzz's oil here, interestingly. Bit of a slow expansion from Arez, if you ask me. But does have a CC and is now getting the prop. Ah, the nuke bug. Ouch. Still, though, should prove difficult to stop. StaZzz doing his level best to hold. I do think this is where it gets tricky, right? How significant were the elixirs that came in? Probably pretty significant. But most of the killing has still been done here by Ninja, so it's a tricky one. Like, do you call that 2v1? Yeah, probably. I mean, the 3 elixirs kill the palace. That's pretty massive, actually. So you probably have to call it a 2v1 if he dies soon. And you definitely call it a 2v1 now. Yeah, this makes it unquestionable. StaZzz having a rough time. Both StaZzz and queenmu. StaZzz trying his best to camp it out in the middle. I like that. And ExCaL's still really struggling to hold as the nuke against the Mikwary tank. It has to be said, this is nicely played from Mikwary. He probably doesn't realise... Well, he won't realise he's up against ExCaL either. But yeah, this licks now from him is nice. That's going to make all the difference. As long as the micro is on point. Doesn't want to get too exposed. This could be ExCaL's last moments. StaZzz will lose that oil finally to ITz Arez. And is ExCaL about to go down here? I think he might be. Is he going to counter-attack? Ooh. Lix does go down. That's pretty big. Yeah, ExCaL not having his way. That's for sure. I like this from StaZzz, just trying to hang on in there. That's nicely done. Ninja seems pretty focused on him, though. Wants that kill. That is an artillery barrage from Arez going on Ninja. Or is it on... Oh my god. Poor StaZzz can't catch a break. He cannot catch a break. But neither of these players are going to get the kill. They think they're getting the kill, but they're not. So it's a bit of a weird one, because he's very clearly getting 2v1'd. Yeah, I mean, at this point, StaZzz must think it's some kind of vicious bounty against him. Meanwhile, ExCaL is on the verge of death. Will he lose the CC? Very nice X there. Actually kills his own CC without killing any of the units. Not ExCaL's best carpet bomb, that, I think it's fair to say. But he was pretty much on death's door at this point. Does have 2 elixirs. They are going to come in now. And they are going to tidy up. Okay. ExCaL lives to fight another day. Speaking of living to fight another day, StaZzz is still trying to do that. But I think it's too much to do. And Mikwary is going to send in a cheeky little artillery barrage. Hello, roll, by the way. I completely forgot about the chat. It's very difficult, a lot to focus on. Yeah, I might be a little bit inactive with the chat, guys. Apologies in advance for that. These might be StaZzz's last moments. And these also are probably ExCaL's last moments. ExCaL a little bit more alive than StaZzz. I think StaZzz is fully dead at this point. He is trying to live, but he has got so little hope now. Very impressed with ExCaL's survival abilities, it must be said. I think he's just clinging on to get an additional place at this point. Arez is looking scary. And StaZzz is gone. Okay. ExCaL will probably still fight, thinking that the machine can only go on so long. That's still got a couple of oils, though. That's what's keeping the tank alive here. Production and just the production of a dozer. Okay. Nice idea to try and drop that. He's really trying to gun for the Gat. Cyan, says Ninja. one apiece. Well, we are about to see the death of ExCaL here. And Arez, is he just going to completely go against that piece? Are they both going to just go against that piece altogether, actually? Maybe. That's a bit weird. They just... So they're pieced or are they not pieced? Or is this completely by accident? Either way, this army's getting pretty shredded. ExCaL somehow is still alive. I'm not entirely sure how. And yeah, this is just a complete disrespect of the piece here. Wow, okay. Snaky ITz Arez, very, very snaky. Does get the patriotism upgrade, which is nice to see. No chain guns, but these gats are very, very strong. And yeah, they shred the nymph army just like that. So the nuke survives. No brain, says Ninja. And that's ExCaL out. Very well played by him, though, to survive that long. Yeah, very well played by him. That is 4th place. And a kill for Mikwary. Very nicely done. Counter-attack now coming in. Interesting battle here. The question is, for Mikwary, what does he do? At this point, by the way, I'm going to show you my initial scoreboard that I had. Just so that you can see the scores. Ignore the colours, guys. Just note the scores. That's the important thing. Oh, my word. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so please ignore the colours. It's too difficult to update them without taking five minutes to do it. I need to find a better system for that. It's very tricky. But I'll code it up. I'll try and code something for next time. If it's possible. Yeah, big battle going on between Arez and Ninja then. Really, this plays into the hands of Mikwary, who can now expand, take his time a little bit. Although actually not really that many places to expand to, I guess. The middle is mostly dried up. There's an oil there, red nuke mix. That's definitely not true. Wait. Oh, it is true. When did he have a nuke? I didn't even see that. God, I'm terrible. So yeah, red on nuke mix. I didn't even see the nuke. Okay. And then how did the nuke die? Wow, okay. Shows how much I pay attention. Told you peace, noob. Yeah. This, however, is pretty devastating. A Ninja... Yeah, this is the point of the game where the nuke has a really nice time against the infantry. In the early game, no chance. But in the late game, they kind of wreck. Lix is coming in here. Orange. He's big. Yes, this is the mind games. Actually, none of the players are big. Yeah, he's going to go back. I'd say we're still not at 2v1 territory just yet. But we might head towards that, depending on how much aggression Orange puts on. Yeah. Well, this is actually true at this point. Rez is looking really desperate. Can't even produce. That's a really nice EMP. Can't call in... this is actually a perfect EMP. Can't call in general promotions. And you can't construct units other than some tank hunters. So that there is really good from Ninja. Really, really well played. Actually, that's probably a game-winning EMP right there. He has 3 islands. Yeah, and yeah, this is the point where Mikwary is going to turn, I think. And that is a good decision. Red guard will go down. No 2v1 here. I think this is Ninja's clean kill, if I'm honest with you. Not really. I mean, he lost an expansion. That doesn't really mean anything. Okay, Orange. I'm so dead. Ooh. It's getting messy. It is getting really messy. And whoa. Oh my word, what is happening? Black Lotus. Oh my god. Wow. You take. Well, what is going on here? This is messy. This is really, really messy. Somehow, Arez is surviving. I've got no idea how. I lost. Yeah, this is messy. There's a lot going on. I have no idea what's gonna happen here. But Arez is somehow making this work. Is that the last dozer? Ooh, big nuke migs. That could have been the last dozer, actually. Whoa, if it is, it is. It was. Oh, no, it's not. 2 dozers here. Okay, okay. Seems that Orange just cannot decide who to kill. Probably because he can't decide who's telling the truth. But the fact is, they're kind of both telling the truth. They're both a bit screwed. Ninja seems to have forgotten what the sell button is. Interestingly. He fell for it. Oh, I see, right. Because the elixirs have come in. Yeah. Oh, dear. Well, the funny thing is, that's probably the right decision. Orange at this point. So I think this is now, at this point, a 2v1. Yeah. Both players needed to have killed Arez here, so it's safe to say this is a 2v1. And actually, Arez at this point is dead. Like, no matter what, there's nothing Arez can do. So, yeah, Arez is dead. 3rd place. Confirmed. So it is a battle between Ninja and Mikwary, and the money is a big money difference. This is funny. Yeah, Arez is defeated. Alright. Well, they don't know it yet, but that was necessary. This is funny stuff. They actually probably did the right thing. Without actually realising, they've done the right thing. So the question is who wins 1st and 2nd place now. This is what it comes down to. Yeah, I don't think so. The CC looking very, very exposed here. Flamer could just kill it. Probably will kill it. No, won't kill it because of the nuke migs. Oh, okay. GG. Called already. Well, there's our answer. Mikwary takes it. Very well played. Right, let me just hide the scoreboard for a minute. As I said, you've got to ignore the scores that are on there. I will update them now because I can actually do that quite quickly. That's game 2 complete. Let's get game 3 set up. I am conscious that it is late, so we don't want to be up too late. Let me just tally up the scores quickly. Mikwary does get another kill at the end there, technically. But there was a couple of 2v1s in there, so yeah, okay. In that case, unlucky again for queenmu. Just the 1 point. And actually, once again, StaZzz getting shafted on 2 points. ExCaL didn't kill anyone, 3 points. Ninja came 2nd place but didn't kill anyone, so 5 points. Arez killed the 1st, so 2 points there, and then also 6 points. And then Mikwary was 2 kills and 1st, so that's 8 points. Okay. Updated scores are... I actually need to tally them up. 17. Mikwary 11. Ninja 11. ExCaL 8. StaZzz 4. Queen 2. Queen is having getting a bit of my treatment right now for these in this tournament. I need to actually change to DEFCON as well, so let's go do that quickly. Let me actually screenshot this and put it into the Discord chat so that people can see that. Okay. Let me then also update the scoreboard. So ExCaL is on 8 points. Arez is on 17 points. Mikwary is on 11 points. Ninja also on 11 points. queenmu 2 points. StaZzz 4 points. Yeah, they've been the unlucky players in this so far, no doubt about it. Let me just make sure that that has updated. It has. Again, I'm going to just say ignore the colours. I really wanted to try and get the colours sorted, but it's just too much effort, unfortunately, to do it quickly. And I wish I could do it. Okay. Just double check this. Decide. All right. I've just made one message clear to the players, which is these games have to happen quickly. So if you've got an issue with the points, take it up after. Simple as that. One of the players having a moan. So I've made that very, very clear. All right. Well, abusing the ref position to make people hurry up, that's not bad, right? that's allowed, isn't it? I think that's allowed. Let me just double check. So 3J. All right, here we go. Okay, a few nice armies coming in here. And we start on the bottom right with M3I as the Air Force General. We'll do who it is in a second. Bottom middle, it's M3F, then the blue as Vanilla Jelly. Bottom left, we have got M3Q in the cyan as Demo. Top left, in orange, is Tank General for M3Y. And then top middle was Infantry in the red. And last but not least, top right is another Vanilla GLA in the green. So who is the real question, which is what we need to check. I need to have a look at game 3. StaZzz M3J. StaZzz is... what the hell? Oh, in red. Okay, so this is StaZzz. Okay, good. The players are... some of the players, at least, are probably mixing up. Queen hasn't mixed up. Is gold, M3I. Ooh, sneaky worker there from M3F. Which is Ninja. Okay. Nice bit of scouting from the workers, actually. Cyan here is, let's see, M3Q, which is Arez. And so M3O, which is green, is ExCaL. Okay, we can remember that, can't we? All in. Oh, it is an all in as well. From StaZzz on... is this Mikwary? It must be Mikwary, surely. No, it's not. M3Y. Oh, it is Mikwary, okay. This is some nice scouting, though. Has to be said. These workers are easy to forget about when you're focused on other things. Yeah, this is a big push, then. Not too convinced about the troop crawler against a tank. That's a bit of a weird one. Blue piece and double aggression here. This is a bit of a gangbang on poor old Mikwary here. There is Oh my word, wow, okay. It's a 2v1 also. This is really hard luck. Queen is having a really rough time. Really, really rough. Could potentially get a nice crush on these units. Wow, okay. Doesn't actually really crush anything. So not the best driving. And, oh, wow. You gotta feel, green piece, you gotta feel for these two. Okay, green actually does potentially take the piece, allowing the focus to be on here. There's a lot going on right now. Worker is at the back here. Mikwary doing a very nice job of holding, it has to be said. Meanwhile, blue is just having a bit of a, ninja's having a bit of a chill time. Putting the real pressure on Queen Muff. Yeah, you gotta feel for Queen, having such a hard time here. Probably needs to get a combat drop. Although all her Chinooks are in dire straits, so she actually won't be able to do it. Mikwary is going to be the first to go here, and StaZzz actually is going to get this kill. Although, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. That's a pretty crucial contribution. So I'm going to give that 1 point each for the first game to both Arez and StaZzz. And Mikwary in 6th place. Okay. So I'm just trying to record this while we're going along. Queen trying her level best to defend, but in a real tough position. That Chinook had Rangers in, but didn't have the health. So yeah, it's Queen throwing in the yeah, GG. But at least it gets 5th place. I have to feel sorry for Queen in this set. She's really, really not had luck go her way. She's had Air Force twice. She has had Air Force twice. But maybe it's the fact that she's in Air Force has been the problem. This is nice from ExCaL in response to the piece. And he's now very quickly going to expand. Or try to expand or contest this bottom right area. And he might be successful there. Ninja's going to have a hard time holding. Arez is just taking these supplies. And then there's this weird sort of standoff here as well between StaZzz and Arez. Let me just double check. Did I definitely update the scoreboard? I did. Okay. ExCaL. There, green my land. That's a bit of a blag. Don't know if you'll be successful there, Ninja. Maybe you will be. Maybe you will be. Leave it if you have mid. Ah, that's the call. And peace. Alright, fair. That's not a bad shout from Ninja. And actually, ExCaL agrees. Okay. I think that probably suits ExCaL. He's got a decent chunk in the middle. Has the supplies here. Probably not going to complain too much about this. There's a bit of a share agreement going on here, but looks like Arez is coming out on top in this battle because the pressure's here and actually holds here as well. So yeah, looking good for Arez against StaZzz. There is a palace as well. Jarman Kell comes out, so the infantry is going to have a really tough time. Empty bunker. Yeah, there you go. So the land is fully ninjas. ExCaL knows his territory, and he's going to be sensible. I like that from him. I will get the scoreboard back up shortly, by the way, guys. Thank you for explaining that, Maliki, to Autumn Thriller. Yeah, so there's 2 points for the first kill, but if it's a 2v1 from the first kill, then the points just get split. Yeah, the Jarman Kell now. This is going to be so rough to hold for StaZzz. Oh, okay. I see what's happened here. So StaZzz expanded with his only dozer, and he's now hunted. He hasn't got a dozer. So there's no airfield, nothing. Oh dear. Yeah, StaZzz is in a real rough place. All he can do is make it as hard as possible for us. This is nice from ExCaL. Very, very nicely done. So total control of the middle for ExCaL then. That's very nicely done by him. And the response is to drop a market down and build some units. Okay. There's a Jarvan on a bike. Probably going to look for a dozer. Might be a little bit disappointed. There are no dozers left. And no player's going to get power. So yeah, no success for ExCaL on this occasion. Yeah, that little tunnel up here was pretty massive because it meant StaZzz not securing this. That changed the game for Arez, actually. This game could go quite long. Yeah, the German on the bike, but no chance. He'll realise quickly enough the situation, I think. There ain't a dozer for you, mate. Nice idea to try and be cheeky, but I think StaZzz knows he's in a rough spot. Could take a few quads out here. Gets one. That's better than nothing. But the German kill. That'll be a Vet 3 very soon. He's going to let the Flamer get out back. Okay. Quick pop from Arez. Yeah, there's the Vet 3 German. Ouch. Demo bikes, but no demo upgrade just yet. Bit of a mistake there. Yeah, nice counter-attack this from StaZzz. It's not a bad idea at all. Interesting that ExCal's allowing that. Probably not a bad idea considering they've pieced. Ninja knows there's demo traps, so scan beacons. Very nice. Yeah, Rez is going to hold that as well. How long does StaZzz go for, really? That's the big question now. He is going to do better than the last game. That's the good news for him. Here's the good news. Hello, Itachi, by the way. Good to see you, man. And you as well, by the way, Maliki. And everyone else that I've not said hi to, hello. Over 100 of you in for this late Sunday evening, which is nice to see. Okay, so yeah, a bit of a standoff here. But very nice income for ExCaL, who is now expanding to more, and is building a scud because it is beyond the 7-minute mark. Okay. Have any other players noticed or thought about that? Possibly not yet. StaZzz just about hanging on in there, trying his best to keep going. Do we have the upgrade? Yeah, demo upgrade now in play. Okay, so one demo ambush here would completely wreck StaZzz, actually. Not that he knows that. Not that Arez knows it. Bit of a standoff at this point. Might actually take this opportunity to do the some funky scoreboard stuff. So we know that ExCaL is green. Okay, that's good. And then we know that I'll do this in a minute. There's a bit of a battle going on. Don't want to miss any action going on here. Yeah, the trouble is he can't build ECM, so every time like a few RPGs come along and pops them, and then that's it. He loses all his infantry to the Vet 3 Jarman. There's basically nothing really that StaZzz can do. Alright, whilst we haven't got any action. I don't think there's any action. It's just a bit of a standoff between the players right now. We will keep our eye on the mini-map. Ooh. Nice! Very nicely done by Arez. I guess there was nothing that ExCaL could really do with the German, so may as well. Blue? Question mark. Ah. Green or mid? Question mark. Yes. Speaking facts. We pieced. Blue, you kill cyan. I like it. This is where it gets all interesting. I'm still going to take this opportunity to just quickly do the scoreboard. So this player... Okay, we've got that correct. And then player 3... Whoa, that's a lot of flamers. Is that going to be the Jarman trying to kill the oil, maybe? That actually could be quite a nice move. I piece with you first, blue. Is that right? Ah, that's a shame. The Jarman dies. I need to remember the order of the players, man. Mikwary, who was in orange, right? I'm pretty sure Mikwary was orange. So there we go. orange, and then who's player 4? Ninja's blue. Is there no action going on right now? So let's just do this. I want to get the scoreboard up for you guys in its entirety as the plan. So let's get that up. And yellow is that color. Red, I want to kill you. That's fine. We're keeping our eyes on the minimap. No action going on just yet. And then player 6, StaZzz, red. And let's just get the hash code for that. It is that. There is a lot going on in the background. I can't even tell you. So now, hopefully, if I flash up the scoreboard, it even gives the correct colors. Is that right? ExCaL and Mikwary. What color was Mikwary? I'll check that in a second. He was orange, wasn't he? Alright, let's try and switch that very quickly. Where is orange? Oh. Huh. That's weird. Okay. Completely wrong. That's good to know. Well, I tried. Trying is half the battle, isn't it? Really, really strange that. Mikwary's colours coming up with something really odd. Because that isn't the same hash code at all. I can see it in front of me. They're all different. So why on earth that's coming through different, I do not know. Green, cyan, orange. Yeah, weird that. That's some sort of bug going on there. We do have 2 scuds though, and more building. I think it's not allowed. What do you think isn't allowed? You're allowed multiple scuds. That is perfectly allowed. If that's what the question is. There's no limit of super weapons here. Hello, Pepsi. You guys are rich. Yeah, I mean, Arez looks... Wait, it's 1 super weapon. It's not 1 super weapon. Is that right? Was it 1 super weapon? Maybe it was 1. I don't know. Well, I've asked the host. The host might not answer. He might be asleep at this point. TY. Yeah, it's not. Oh, he's sold as well. I will tell them in the chat at the very least. Well, it's a little bit late now. Is it just me or is there no music? Oh no, there we go. We're good. It's just in between songs. Oh dear. Yeah, he's just found out. He has just found out. That's pretty big. Right, so what I've just declared to them in the chat is 1 super weapon only for this game, because that's otherwise going to stitch up this player. So that's where we've landed. Somehow StaZzz is still alive here. I'm not entirely sure how. I've got no clue how. But these scuds will have to get cancelled. There's 3 of them, but they have to get cancelled. Yeah. That is correct. Because you can't tell a player and he sells his super weapons when he had a 4 super weapon advantage and then not... Yeah. You have to have 1 super weapon in this game. It's as simple as that. It will make the game go on longer. But it would be a massive unfair advantage if you then made him sell it. So yeah, these scuds all have to be stopped. Simple as that. Ooh, whoa, big demo bikes. Very, very nice. Scud deployed. That is, in all likelihood, going to be over here. He calls help, but who is going to come? That's the problem. Is the Scud going to be on the oils? No, it's on the front line. Okay. It's quite nice, actually. It's quite a nice hit. Blue, help. You won't win. He probably will win if he just chills on the background. Okay. Just going to repeat the message about the one super weapon. This will all have to be sold, unfortunately. I help you, he says. Interesting. Yeah, some big tactics going on here. If you do that, you die next. Oh, I like it. I like that from ExCaL on Ninja. The threats. Why 4 Scud? Also a valid question. Yeah, ExCal's not happy. I love that StaZzz is just chilling here whilst this is all going on. This is a free player kill and none of the players are taking it. Like, just very, very strange. Change your mind, Blue. Yeah, I like that. It's good. It is good. There are 2 buses streaking in. Scan me, Blue. Some serious tactics and strange things going on here. 1 super weapon green, by the way. Yep, that's true. That is true. Well, there is a super weapon here now. I think ExCal's going to have a tough time on his hands. Scud inbound. Green 1 super weapon. He has been told several times. I will tell that person again. Well, I'll tell ExCaL again. We know it's ExCaL. Oils down, okay. But there is a pretty big fight going on here, and I think ExCal's got the units, and the Scud probably would have been better used on the production. So that's probably a mistake from Ninja there. Nice response from Arez, however, to make it a little bit harder for ExCaL. I do like that. Anthrax Bomb is inbound. That could be potentially very, very tasty. And obviously means he's 5-star as well. No 5-star just yet, however. That's going to be a nice Anthrax Bomb. It is. Ouch. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Scamming someone and making them think that it's only 1 super weapon, it's probably not in the rules, if I'm honest with you. But I don't think it matters. I don't think he needs these Scuds because he's got the production advantage over Ninja. Has he actually? Ooh, this is a mix-up. Interesting choice from ExCaL here. Very interesting choice. Probably just going to wind Arez up, if anything. I think ExCal's kind of fought a bit too much battle-wise here. He's taken off a bit more than he can chew. The mad thing is that StaZzz is still alive. It's baffling, really. Has ExCaL taken on more than he can chew? Possibly. The real question is going to come is if he fires more than 1 Scud. That is going to be a problem. Although, then again... Yeah, I did say it at the end of the day. But that Scud has come in from ExCaL. This could be a load of saboteurs, potentially. That's a pretty big hit on the oil. And the 2v1 is very much in place. So ExCaL is in trouble, no doubt about it. But we have got 3 Scuds that could potentially fire. The real question is Willy. I'm dying, Blue. Well, that's true. Scuds are fired. They did fire them. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but they have been fired. Controversial. Very controversial. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. To be honest with you, I don't think it's going to change the result. That is the most important thing here. It's not going to change the result, it has to be said. I'd be very, very surprised if ExCaL can hold this 2v1 regardless. There's a sneak attack at the back of the base here. But is that just going into an Anthrax bomb? Or, well, it's not an Anthrax bomb, is it? Whoa, that's a beautiful Scud. That's so nice from Ninja. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, ExCaL is not looking too great for him. If ExCaL at this point was like 100,000 IQ, he would just turn on StaZzz and kill him. And just take the point for killing him. But that is a lot of thinking to do at this point. Yeah, the trouble is, Maliki, you could say about reading the rules, but I did say in the Discord to limit to one super weapon. And that should override it. But that's just a personal judgment. Ah, here we go. Here's the 1000 IQ moment. Very, very nice. This is the 1000 IQ moment. It's classic ExCaL. Although, these are some seriously filled... There's some really, 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 really filled, yeah. Ooh. Self-killing his own units there. Smart. Yeah, I think ExCaL just knows he has to kill StaZzz, and if he can do that, he at least gets another point on the board. And that actually is probably looking like a good result for him at this point. Well, the Scud issue sorted itself out. Yeah, he knows he has to just flood every unit forward now. And these quads could potentially do the business, but... Ah, he's a sneak away, isn't he? He might have left it too late. He might have left this too late. Because StaZzz is holding. He is holding. And the base here is getting... It is a 3v1 on ExCaL. Oh, wow. And this is StaZzz kind of holding pretty nicely, it has to be said. Yeah. Nice idea, just a little bit too late, unfortunately. And no player's going to get a kill here, safe to say. But ExCaL is going to be fourth. We can safely say that now. He's not going to be able to kill StaZzz. Very fascinating game, this one. And yeah, that is ExCaL cooked, I'm afraid. Yeah. Are these units bugging out? Nope, they're not. Okay. Ah, here comes the kill. In all likelihood. And that is really probably going to count as a kill, to be honest with you. Given that he did most of the damage in the first place on StaZzz, that is going to count. Yeah, GG. Yeah, this is a nice moment to come in. That is StaZzz going to almost certainly... Well, he is going to finish third. I'm just going to write it down. There he is. Okay. And it is a kill for Arez. I've just realised the players are actually here. Technically they should have left, but it doesn't really matter. Did I actually have the scoreboard up all this time? Oh, I actually forgot to put the scoreboard up. Sorry, guys. There's the current scoreboard. Colour's not quite correct. I did try my best. Right, we are going to see an epic battle between the two GLAs now. Interestingly, Arez hasn't built a scud of his own all this time. He is now. For some reason, he's building 3. Not entirely sure why. But there we are. Yeah, Messi. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. Arez isn't going to get the extra kill. I think that's... he did kill the 2 buildings that matter, though. So actually, he is going to get it. He is going to get it because he's already killed the 2 production buildings, so he left him because he knew he was dead. So yeah, still the status quo. No 2v1 here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he it's a nice idea from Ninja to try and come in. But the death was already confirmed. And in fairness, I was conscious of that, but I don't think there's a risk of it. I'm keeping my eye on such matters, but yeah. If anything, I was more sus of the other 2 beforehand. Yeah, 1 scud. There's 3 now, though. Yeah, not wrong. There is a scud now from Ninja. Is Ninja on top here? It looks like he is. I think he should have been, really. He had a lot more production than Arez. And he should realistically be on top. That's a nice instant pop there. Anthrax Bomb comes in right on top of some of the production. And yeah, the assault's coming in from multiple angles here. There's no doubt about it. Ninja is on top. It's definitely a strange sound thing going on this game. Yeah, how long will Arez hold on for, really? Half an hour in on this game. Yeah, GG. Yeah, called it. There we go. I think that's sensible. He's kind of not going to hold this back, is he? Well, you'll find out in a minute. Alright, can we get on with it now? Oh dear. There we go. He's finally quit. Okay, next game. Long wait for some of the players, actually, it has to be said. What was the next map? It was Armored Fury. Okay. Let's go observer, and let's open, and I will temporarily hide scoreboard. And I will tally up some scores. Okay, ExCaL finished 4th, so that is going to be 3 points. Arez finished 2nd and got 2 kills, so that is 7 points. Mikwary finished last, got 1 point. He's very unlucky, actually. Ninja finishing top and 1 player kill gets him 7 points. And Queen on 2 points. StaZzz got a kill in 3rd place, so he gets 5 points. Okay. Let me update these scores on here. So we have got ExCaL on 11. Arez is on a very healthy 24. Ninja 18. Oh, sorry, Ninja 18. Mikwary is 12. Queen is on 4. StaZzz is on 9. Okay. Okay, just clarifying the rules to the players. Now they know. Okay. Should do a score update. One second, guys. You will see this shortly, I can assure you. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Nope, it's not. Mikwary 12, Ninja 18, Queen 4, StaZzz 9. Okay. Let's just double check. Let me see the scores have updated. 11, 24, 12, 18, 4, 9. All right, great. Those colors seem to have actually updated this time. So a bit weird that it didn't update before, but all right. Fair enough. Is that the case? I need to now once again work out who the hell's who. One of the players just asked for a couple of minutes. That's fair enough after 3 fairly long games in the end, so that's reasonable. Someone says in the chat, Psycho, that's not unreasonable. That's actually pretty fair. Okay. All right. Let's see. Whilst we're waiting for the players, then I can actually properly update the scoreboard for the latest game, can't I? That'll be quite nice. Loshadka, there we go. It's unbelievable how much there is to keep on top of. The only good news is we've not actually had any technical issues tonight. Big thanks to Mola for this patch and the rest of the super hackers. It does seem to work pretty damn nicely. Okay, this player is there. Have I hit the scoreboard? I have. I need to keep that alive in a bit. That's fine. Okay. I know that player then. So let's take you and put you there. That's one player. We'll see. Okay, that's right. And then... oh, wait. No, it isn't right. Oh, for God's sake. This is the fourth game. So actually... oh, my word. Okay. It's so difficult. It's actually quite fun. Also, kind of not, if I'm honest with you. It's so difficult. There's so many things to think about. It's crazy. Right, okay. So, there. There. And, for M for N. Okay, that's correct, I believe. Okay, well, we can work out the last one. That's correct. The second player, I won't know until the last minute. The third player is right. The fourth player could be correct, actually, as well. Yeah, okay. I think the scoreboard's going to be more or less there, bar one player. Well, that's good news. Is that fair? I think that's right. Okay, right. Should be a little bit more prepared for this one. Okay, just checking on one. Okay. It doesn't matter the one player mistakes. I can put them in a second. That player was purple. Very nice. All right, so we start bottom left with purple, who I'm fairly confident is ITz Arez. Yes, it is. This is ITz Arez, and purple as Air Force. Directly above Arez is ExCaL in the gold, playing as USA. Rough for him, because he's also got an SWG to his north, playing in the orange. This is Mikwary. There's going to be some quickfire pieces going. Okay, that's sensible. In the pink... nice idea. But that actually isn't Arez. So, pink is... I've already forgotten who pink is. It's StaZzz. StaZzz is the VGLA, was it? Is the VGLA, yeah. And then we've got another USA here. This in cyan was Queen buff. Leaving Ninja as the blue, playing also as Vanilla USA. So 3v USA's an Air, an SWG, and GLA. This is going to be another quick game, I think. There is aggression from Ninja on Arez already, and this is the right person to target. And it is going to be a very quick-fire gangbang. A very necessary one, too. They know the score. And I think this is Arez being late, potentially. But gave it away. But this is the right course of action. In fact, let me just update that scoreboard quickly. Because it will take 2 seconds. I will keep my eyes on this. But purple is there. We can transfer this across to there. Okay. Alright, we can get a scoreboard in play while seeing Arez completely wrecked. There's no doubt about that. Let's just get the scoreboard up now. Perfect. That actually is showing the correct colors. Way. Is it? Yeah, it is. Nice. Hallelujah. So you all now know that this is queenmu in cyan. You know that StaZzz is in the pink. It's a battle between the two at the bottom. Oh, hang on a minute. StaZzz putting some huge pressure then on Mikwary. Some really, really big pressure, and is doing very, very nicely here. This is falling into ExCaL's hands fairly nicely. Pink, says Mikwary. Team, question mark. Yeah, takes that. Because queenmu's come in. Yeah, okay. Is it the right decision? Has Queen gone a little bit bold here, potentially? That's a terrorist. That's going to be a dozer down. Yeah. Bold stuff. And this is nice from Arez, trying to get away as far as possible. But yeah, the gangbang is pretty much complete. That is the last dozer. There is money to build another dozer, so technically not dead just yet, and there is another one here. So surviving for now. Needless to say, this was a 2v1. Ninja is looking pretty weak, though. Lost the war factory built here earlier on. Yeah, it's going to be a quick game, this, I think. Pretty sure this one's going to be quick. Just double check I kept the scoreboard up. I did. That is excellent. Tentacle goes down. StaZzz having a hard time holding this. Queen needs to be so careful. Yellow piece, right? Maybe. Yellow is saying, yeah, yes, confirmed. They don't actually know they're the same players, but it actually is the same players piecing from before. But they are not to know that. Arez is dead, officially. Yeah, and that is 1 point, not officially. Still, I mean, it's right underneath the nose of ExCaL, so it's going to be a quick fire response, isn't it? And even, yeah. Finish purple, please. Yeah, that's done. Relax, please. No, yeah, he's done for. Is he done for? Is he going to be clever? I have nothing. But are you dead as a result of that? Yeah, you can't build supplies. So this is dead, I'm afraid. No matter what you do, there's no way back in. So Arez is dead. Ah, yeah. In any case, he's just going to do the business himself. So that's going to be a point each for ExCaL, and Arez will finish 6th. ExCaL and Ninja with a point each. Still a bit of a battle going on. Yeah, there we go. There goes Arez. He is dead. That was probably necessary. Whoa, my word. The hunt. Oh, that sucks. Queen is still battling away, though. Is going to try and do as much damage as possible. StaZzz and Queen have pretty much killed each other. And that super tech has been doing some serious work. Oh, it's not even a super tech. Okay. Fair enough. Ah, here we go. ExCaL might think he's going to take a point, but nope. Because it's a 2v1. Has still got a point already, though. And it's one less player in the game. StaZzz is dead, yeah. So unlucky for StaZzz. Another 5th place. Holy. S&D now coming in play for ExCaL. Wait. ExCaL? Yeah, sorry, it was Mikwary that just finished off StaZzz. Sorry, it was Mikwary here. Okay, ExCaL looking pretty solid this game, must be said. So ExCaL Ninja still was correct, both got a point each. Mikwary not getting anything extra. Yellow is huge, yeah. That is true. With S&D help, he is in trouble. Will there be a call? Will there be a response? Alphas, however, could be massive. Queen knows it and is going for it. Wow, okay. Could get the hunt. Doesn't get it. Oh my word. Somehow doesn't get it. So close to getting it. Ninja's trying to call for help, but isn't getting it. Very interesting game, this. Trying to get that hunt, but isn't succeeding. S&D could potentially go down. Is that going to be an alpha? It is going to be an alpha. It's going to be a close game, this. This is a good attempt from queenmu. Who is going to die first? A little bit brave, I think, to be getting that away. ExCaL should surely reply to that. He saw it. Maybe he was looking over here. GG, says queen. That's a shame she quit there. She might actually have held on to get another place. Nonetheless, she is going to finish 4th here. And it's fairly certain Ninja's going to end up finishing 3rd, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. He has not really got the money, actually, has he? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He is dead. Because there's no oils in this map, so you know for a fact that he can't get back in it because you can't build supplies. So Ninja's definitely... Whoa. Nice Xing. Tried to get the hunt, just a little bit late there. Alpha should go down and does. But yeah, this is going to be ExCaL's game for sure. And coming in with a few kills here as well. So this is a very important... Nice laser locks here from Mikwary. Really nice laser locks. It's not going to make any difference, but it's still nice to see. He did try. He's going to finish 2nd. Mikwary, sorry, Ninja's already dead here because he can't actually do anything. Yeah. So that is game pretty much confirmed. Very nice for ExCaL. Yeah, there was a 2v1 on StaZzz earlier, that's for sure. So, and then ExCaL got 1 kill. I'll have to work it out afterwards. ExCaL got the kill. Who got the kill on... Oh my god. Well, Arez was 2v1. I'll work out after, it's easier. Yeah, Ninja's definitely died to ExCaL here. And to be honest with you, actually... Yeah, fine. So ExCaL's going to get himself some tidy points here. For sure. That is Ninja dead. He finishes 3rd place. We knew that anyway. And for sure, Mikwary is going to finish 2nd. Very well played from ExCaL. I need points. That's funny. I don't think ExCaL's going to be that generous. Nice try. It is a nice try. But I think you'll find ExCaL needs the points as well. Well played. 2nd is good. It's true. It's only 1 point difference. Yeah, nice try. But yeah, that is going to be game. GG. Well played from ExCaL. Nice quick game, that 4th one. We're now down just to the last game, actually, just like that. And our last map is going to be Subjugation. Okay. Nice map, this one. Kind of like similar to DEFCON, but different. I need to do some scoring. Let's go do that now. So, who died? So, 6th was Arez, and that was killed by a combination of ExCaL and Ninja. So there was a point each for them there. 5th place was StaZzz. That was a 2v1. Queen was in 4th place. Queen didn't get killed by anyone. She just surrendered without actually really being killed. Like, there was no... I mean, if you could arguably say StaZzz, I guess... Because it wasn't a 2v1. So who did the most damage? It was StaZzz. So I think you got to give StaZzz a point there. Like, that's the conclusion I'm taking from that. I don't think you can say otherwise. So that's Queen. StaZzz himself then was... Or who was 3rd place? It was Ninja. Ninja was wrecked by ExCaL, so that's another point, and then ExCaL also gets the kill on Mikwary. So actually Mikwary didn't, he only just finished 2nd place there. So it's 5 points for Mikwary, 9 points for ExCaL, 1 point for Arez, 5 points for Mikwary, 3 points for queenmu, and then StaZzz on 3 points as well. Let me just get rid of the scoreboard for a minute. That'll come up again in a bit. Obviously, it'll be like halfway through the next game, or at least 5 minutes into the next game. Okay, let's do that now for the players' benefit very quickly. Okay. Arez 25. You don't, but the others might. Mikwary is on 17. And then Ninja is on 23. This is close between 3 of them. Between ExCaL, Arez, and Ninja, it's pretty close. And then StaZzz is... Oh no, Queen is on 7. And then StaZzz is on 12. Let's see if we can very quickly... there's no way I'm going to manage the colours, so the colours almost certainly won't be the same. We are at the point where we need to just crack on. 1 or 2 of them... No, they won't be correct. Third. Yeah, they are. The players, to be fair, are mixing up their colours, which is good. Okay. Okay. So we know there. Last game. Let's just remind the players of that. I'll update the scoreboard, and then obviously I'll display that in a bit. Oh, I see GLA, China, USA. Okay, there's a bit more of a balance on this occasion. So we start off with the Cyan player. We'll find out again in a minute as the demo general. M5R, I can't remember who that was. We've got M5Z in the gold playing as Vanilla USA. And the top left, we've got the demo for the pink general. Top right, cool demo there. Stealth General for the orange player, and then the right player in green is a nuke. Oh, and then bottom right, SWG in the purple. So let's get some players. This is ExCaL in the as the demo in pink. Top right, we have got... Who have we got? It is... ITz Arez. This is ITz Arez. So ExCaL, Arez. Green M5A is Mikwary. This is Mikwary. Purple SWG, that is M5E, which is StaZzz. And then Cyan is M5R, that is queenmu. Leaving the gold player to be Ninja. Okay. There's some piecing going on. Barely keep up who it is. Nice stealth supply there by Arez. And also securing here. ExCaL, meanwhile, looking to get the expansion in. Any early aggression at all? Doesn't appear to be, actually. StaZzz should see this coming. Oh, there's a call for help. Oh. Wow, okay. Losing a V to radiation's never odd. Okay. Very fast quit there. Holy moly. Wow. Okay, that was a... Well, I mean, was it a 2v1? I don't even know if it was. I don't even know if it was who was M5? Oh my god. Who was M5E again? I've already forgotten. It was StaZzz. Yeah, StaZzz just went, sod this, it's not worth my time. And to be fair, he's right, it's not. Oh, that can't go down. That dozer. That would have been the hunt. Wow. Somehow keeps it alive. Queen has very much let Mikwary off the hook here. My god, I hope I've got that right. Mikwary, and yeah, I have got that right. Queen has let Mikwary off the hook. There's a battle going on between gold and pink as well. ExCaL putting the pressure on Ninja here. Still has a dozer. Very nice double supply collection going on here by ExCaL. Ooh, that hijacker nearly getting ran over. This is nice pressure though from Queen on Mikwary. Look to get as many points as possible. Kind of just going and YOLOing it, and I don't mind it. Nothing to lose. At all. Oh, look at that. Seize the dozer. That'll be rough. Really rough. But actually, these hijackers don't have much scouting vision, so not been seen yet. That is the dozer. And that is a pretty dead ninja, if you ask me. Going to be a drop of the 2Vs to just cause as much damage as possible, but I think ExCaL isn't going to be stopped by that. Already has a few technicals out. Yeah. Barracks being deleted as well. Very nice. But as soon as these 2Vs are dead, then that is it. This is a bit of a final Hail Mary here. Cyan. Peace is the cool. Hijack is still there. No peace. Okay, V's putting in some good work. This is probably the final Hail Mary here for Ninja. ExCaL is taking damage. Unquestionably. This is going to be a fairly quick game, this. It is going to be a quick one. Okay, technical putting in some nice work there. Is there reinforcements? There is an ambulance and a load more technicals. Okay. So yeah, he's going to rebuild now, ExCaL, but he knows that this is all he's got. This is all he's got. He's probably not going to get a kill, realistically. No idea what happened to StaZzz. Might have to check the replay to see what happened to StaZzz. I think he just quit. I just think he quit. I don't even know if you can award points for a kill, really. Maybe you do, and queenmu came in and just... Yeah. So you probably have to give 2 points to Queen. Ninja is trying his best here. Technical... I think that has to be crushing some units. Who am I to tell ExCaL that, though? Easy. Oh my god, don't tell me. Queen is... Oh wow, Queen is weak, actually. Holy. Has the money, but is up against... Yeah, is up against it. This is working out very nicely for ITz Arez, actually. But for Ninja, against ExCaL, less so. But it all comes down to this, just Rusty, says Queen. Yeah, that's fair. That Battlemaster will go down. Don't tell me he's going to do this. He's looking to just get the kills in. Okay, I think that's a sensible strategy from ExCaL. Needs to get these terrorists in. Yeah. Oh, is that it? Yeah, he's done it. Really nicely played. Very nicely played from ExCaL. Really cool to see. So Ninja is going to finish, well, StaZzz we know has finished 6th, and we know that Ninja has finished 5th. And that is definitely a point for ExCaL already, but I don't know what happened to StaZzz. I think I'm going to provisionally award 2 points for Queen, because I think that's the right thing to do. Orange, please. Ah, poor Mikwary. Poor Mikwary. Let me, at this point, show the scoreboard, by the way, because the colours aren't right. The colours are not right. But the scores are correct. Do be wary of that. The scores are definitely... Oh, wait. Oh, no, they're not. They're not correct. Let's hide that. I'll show everyone at the end. That'd be much, much easier. At this point, I don't think this game's going to go on much longer. And on that basis... Oh, that's pretty big. But... I have a feeling we have a conclusion in this. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I know the result. But we will see at the end. Not set in stone just yet. Arez looking very good here. Must be said. It must be said. And ExCaL is going to... well, he's going to expand, that's for sure. Queen Muff on the last legs. Not looking good for Queen, must be said. Trying her best. And that Overlord is so close to death. If you can just pick off maybe a few more, maybe you can kill that Overlord. Might. Will. That's actually a really nice pick off. Actually, Queen might just survive, yeah. Queen might survive this. Mikwary had quite a lot of money, but maybe not. Depends how brutal Arez is being. Very seems to be the answer. But it is 2 players on their on death's door and 2 players looking much bigger. But the stealth has a pretty big advantage with the power. Don't actually see where the power is. I know, yeah, there it is. Okay. Surely Queen isn't gonna survive this. Got no money. Still has this oil. Nice micro coming in there. Oh, the Lotus. Stitch up. How on earth Queen's still alive? I've got no idea. And actually still got income. Pretty impressive. But I think that's it for Mikwary now. Still technically alive because he's got the money and a dozer, but how long is that dozer going to live for? Not very long, I don't think. I think, actually, we're about to see... Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's Mikwary dead. And definitely completely killed by Arez. So that's a point for Arez. No question about it. And Mikwary's going to finish 4th place. Queen holds on for 3rd. Well done, Queen. ExCaL just looking to build up here. Yep. GG called as well. Thanks, Orange. Whoa. Might just have to do a little bit of voting here on Mikwary. Yep. That's kind of annoying. So we needed the vote. Yeah, that's exactly what's happened. So now we've got to wait. It's very irritating. Only another 20 few seconds. It is at this point just a 1v1 between ExCaL and Arez. The Queen finishing 3rd. And got 2 points. Yeah, if it was bugged, I actually don't think it would matter because I think ExCaL and Arez are going to finish 1st and 2nd respectively. Well, 1st for is anyone left in? Ninja's still watching. I don't think it matters. Doesn't appear to be bugged. It is just a battle between the 2 GLAs now. But the nuke tech could make and should make the difference here, I think. I think ExCal's going to have to play like an absolute monster. Ooh. Damage trap could be a nice start. That's 3 buses already. And, whoa, the demo upgrade coming in clutch here. Yeah, ExCal's not got that much, has he? I'm pretty sure this is a foregone conclusion. Arez is massive. But ExCaL is going to micro the hell out of this, you can be sure of that. Especially with the demo. Yeah, he's going to try. He doesn't know he's... I don't think ExCal's aware that he's on power. That's his problem. That is the big problem for him. He's up against a player with power. Is he just going to try and suicide? I think that's the idea, right? Yeah, nice. Nicely done. I like that. You send that one now, yeah. Or not. That was a missed opportunity for him. Now? Yeah, there we go. Nicely done by ExCaL. Good use of some workers. And demo traps. That's so good. Really very efficient from him there. But yeah, Arez is taking over the map. That power just enabling him to just get around so much quicker. Can build everything twice as quick. I don't think ExCal's going to be able to keep up. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, nearly 5. I mean, ExCal's not even, he's only 3-star. And Arez nearly 5-star. He's probably going to get it any second, actually. Yeah, there it is. I have power. Yeah, that's the cool. That's what ExCaL needs to know. Does he care, though? Is he going to still try? He is still going to try. Yeah. And he's 5-star. Nice response from ExCaL. Should have just used his workers there, I think. Could have kept his demo bugs. I don't think... Well, it doesn't matter. He's even got a nuke out. That's nice to see. I'll tell you what, that's a good point. Are you allowed one nuke and one scud? Or are you still limited to one super weapon? This is a nice Anthrax bomb. Stops the CC. Yeah, GG. GG's. Very well played. Arez. He is going to win this. And I think ExCaL comes second. Okay. I'll come out onto this screen quickly. And I'm going to go to my scoreboard very quickly. So give us just a minute, guys. Let's just work out what happened in Game 5 first. ExCaL came second, and he... Let's see. Actually, this is a good point. So came second. Arez came first. Now I've got queenmu killing StaZzz because StaZzz was being aggressive on Mikwary, but didn't kill him, and then he took a tiny bit of pressure from Queen and quit. So I'm pretty sure that was 2 points for Queen, and also it just doesn't matter anyway how you divvy it up. So 2 points for Queen for the kill on Mikwary, on StaZzz. StaZzz was 6th, finishes with a point there. 5th place was Ninja and didn't kill anyone, so that is 2 points for him. That's fairly straightforward. ExCaL got the... Mikwary... Did Mikwary kill Queen? Mikwary didn't actually kill Queen. She was still alive. So Mikwary finishes 4th, gets 3 points. And then 3rd place was obviously Queen herself. Got the 2 points plus 3rd place, so 6 points there. Arez then killed... Well, Queen was dead, so Arez, no one really got the point for killing Queen. Although I guess Mikwary should in theory, so actually, yeah, Mikwary has to be, because no one else did, so that's 4 points for Mikwary then. And then Arez killed ExCaL and only ExCaL, so that was an additional... Have I already given Arez a point for killing someone? For Mikwary, the Mikwary kill, that's it, so it is 2 points. So 2 plus 6 is 8. And then ExCaL gets a kill in 2nd place. So that is 6 points. So the final scores then. Let's get these tallied. It is close, actually. Let's see, 26 for ExCaL. Arez is going to finish on a whopping 33. Mikwary is going to finish on 21. Ninja on 25. Oh my god, that's close. That's super close. So 11, 18, yeah, 25. Wow. Queen. 1, 2, so 7 plus 6 is 13. And StaZzz on 13. Alright, let me just bring up the scoreboard for the final time. I'll exit the game and I'll keep you in mode, and then what I will do is I will bring up the scoreboard here. And I'm gonna paste this into the group. Final scores. Okay, so yeah, there is our final outcome. I'll keep this up for a minute. As you can see, first place is Arez on 33 points. And then very narrowly second place, ExCaL with 26 points. Third place, Ninja with 25 points. 1 point off. So tight. And then Mikwary in fourth place with 21 points. Did quite well considering the armies he got. I have to say, that's a commendable effort. And then Queen and StaZzz picking up 13 points each in the end. All right. Well, it was chaotic. We got there. I appreciate everyone being patient. Hello. So apologies I couldn't engage with the chat better, because it was there was a lot to think about. So I've got no chance of chatting to you guys, unfortunately, when I've got a referee and stream at the same time. I do appreciate. Now that was a green kill. I mean, it doesn't matter, by the way. I did actually give Mikwary the kill for killing Queen in the end, though, just to clarify. Yellow definitely killed Queen. Only she has the right, yeah. No, it's definitely. I'm definitely happy with how that's gone down, and the points are definitely correct. And there's no way that Ninja. There's nothing controversial about his score there, so that's what's key. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave it there, guys, because I'm knackered and I've got work tomorrow. But that were hopefully you all enjoyed that bit of FFA action. Certainly did. Congrats to ITz Arez and ExCaL for making the final. Commiserations to Ninja in particular for just missing out. Also to Mikwary, StaZzz, and queenmu. Yeah, GG's guys. I think set 1, which I was going to stream before this one, that's probably going to be a few weeks away now, because I think there's some holidays coming up. But keep an eye out, and we'll hopefully stream that one at some point too. Yeah, GG's. See you all very soon. Have a good week, and see you.